we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Mr. Babble. Alright. We should, after doing the shake-up or shakedown of the general store... Oh, hey, it's that rug from the boarding house. Miss Brewster must have sent it to you as an additional gesture of gratitude. Or maybe she hates the way it looks and thinks it's cursed. Okay. Take it. Briefcase full of meat. Congratulations on your successful shakedown. You will be contacted with another request in due timeliness. Nice. That's a lot of gagabool. Gagabool? What the hell? That makes no sense. Already pretended to fight this thing today. Alright. No messages from the mob. But I do need to get a daily visit to the speakeasy in. Also, spittoon is placed at a really challenging height. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby, that spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. That's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco just before the turn of the century. First game. Really? Who? Nobody knows exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumpler Fumperdink. It's a strong theory, because if there's one thing we know about that cat, he loved spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurnlion. A lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But one thing we know for sure about this spittoon, whoever it was, they didn't use it for spitting into, they wore it as a hat. What? Ugh, gross. Ah, right, they got into weird stuff back then. Here's your cut of the profits, baby. Or what? Hey, Dan. Heard right back at you. What's new? Here's your cut of the profits, baby. Found a case of vodka. You gotta be careful of this stuff. Might end up drinking you. Found a case of gin. This'll gin up more business for sure. Alright. Shot in the belly. +1 mysticality. Doot-dee-doot. Oh, sure. Mumpler Fumperdink. Let's name drop Markiplier's character just because his playthrough got literally millions more views than mine. Floor grapes. Okay. I found some floor grapes. Floor grapes. Hey, when life gives you the floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Grapes are used for making wine. Of course. Translate it. Floor of the bank is with locks. This one's another one I don't know how to finish, so I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Alright, this fight will be over so quick I don't even know if I want to bother speeding it up, honestly. I have done that in past where it was just, if it's over in less than one full turn, I'm not going to, yeah. Not going to bother. I'll come back later. Alright. 11:10:82. Alright. I was looking at my side quests earlier and I saw that I had not taken care of this one. Doot-dee-doot, doot-dee-doot, doodly-doot-dee-doot-doot. Alright, Newshound. Opening story is the sinking of the Porquad, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast of Ocean City. The story says the wreck only had one survivor, Captain Augustus Dirch. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. How simultaneously tragic and adorable. No dates. New. The sandwich mentioned outside. Flattened sandwich sealed in the folder for that date. So that's what that code is all about. Pressed ham panini. No specific dates. No specific dates. Alright. Thought I might have come across some more dates by now. Snap the sap. Snap, snap. What is it? What is it? Wanted to ask you about the Porquad. Alright, you better come in. Yar! Old gray-bearded man in a sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. Yeah. Yar, what do you want? I'm from the Ocean City Watchful Eye, you know, the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers, nor newspaper reporters, neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those things. May I ask about the porquad? Ain't nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpectedly. Unexpected. We hit a funny rock, all hands lost. That was decades ago. Why are you bothering me now? It's a slow news day. What was funny about the rock? You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight up out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither. I'd been sailing that route for years. So when I guess you said funny, you didn't mean funny, ha-ha. What's with the rocks in your yard? Don't know nothing about those except the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, I guess. How many men were in your crew? There was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, Less Handsome Jeff, and Old Barnacle Face. And, the other one. So 5. What was the 5th sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new. Just signed on before the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie? Spooky. That's all I got to say about him. Sorry, I took a drink. You have a lot of urns? Crew's body washed ashore after a time. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I had him cremated. Well, except the 5th feller weren't never found. I ain't recall how that urn got here. He was a member of the crew, right and proper, though, so he got as much right to be here as any of them. You ever visit the little cathedral? I used to go to pay my respects every once in a while before my knees started acting up. Plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. Yar. Talk to the urns? Yeah, we shoot the breeze, relieve old glories and such. You say that like they talk back. They do, and I can see from your face you don't believe them, so you can ask them yourself, landlubber. Well, I guess I'll have a chat with the urns then. Fine, you got any more questions for me? Ask them now. I'm tired after all this chit-chat. I'm done. So he's going to sleep. Hello? Anybody there? You look around and make sure the captain's asleep, then say, mutter gruffly, Yar there, Johnny. You can speak freely now. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A youthful voice says, Yar, Captain. What'd they say they want anyway? Bah, nothing of import. Your basic landlubber prattle trying to sell newspapers. And like that. And pay it never mind. Aye, aye, Captain. So how are things? Oh, no problem, Captain. Everything's ship-shape. Ha. Always having to chew the sea biscuit with you, though. Handsome Jeff. How you been there, Handsome Jeff? Smooth sailing, Captain. You feel like talking over old times? Sure, I mean, yar, why not? Right then, which particular yarn from the past you got in your mind? Let's talk about you. Me? The fellow next to you is Less Handsome Jeff. So is this a judgment of appearances literal or more of an iconic reversal of the deal? You never, you don't remember what I look like? Of course I do. Gotta go, bye. The only real relevant errand is the last one. 5th sailor. Hey, sailor, how goes it? I'd ask what's new, but, are? Not a talkative one, are you, matey? Suppose you never were, come to that. Well, as you were, then. I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes. As in cigarettes? Aye. Aye. What does an urn want with cigarettes? Alright, then. Leave them on the table, like usual. Put cigarettes on the tray. Arr, matey, your smokes be on the table. Appreciate it, Captain. You hide behind the captain, who is snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside. An unshaven, shifty-looking guy pokes out his head out, glances around. Then he tiptoes over the table, picks up the cigarettes, and returns to the secret door. Well, what do you know? There's even salt water in the wash basin is full of salt water. The guy is really committed to the whole deal. Root beer taffy. Examine the lamp. There's blubber lamp on. Nightstand looked like it was dredged from an old shipwreck. There's blubber lamp on top. Simple device with a glass vessel filled with whale blubber with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp rolls off the tongue though. It's a delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. I'm beginning to think there's not a secret response if you say it enough times. That's enough. Oh, you're no fun anymore. Kiddy. He shies away from your touch. He's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. Hey, free. He screams hoarse in his sleep. A salty fishing rod. It's the shelf the guy came from behind of. Or rather, the shelf out of which, from behind of which, camest that guy. Try to push it aside, but it's locked in place. It must be a catch. I mean, literally. Secret doors for the home handyman. You tilt the book forward and nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf and nothing happens. Flip the book open until you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram on the page shows the three most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for bookshelf-based secret doors. And on closer inspection, this bookcase is using the second one. Now you can open it whenever you're ready. Oh, what are you doing in, were you serious about to ask me what I'm doing here? What I'm doing here? Oh, yeah, even as I was saying it sounded stupid. How'd you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? I thought the captain's voice didn't sound quite right. So, what's the deal? Basically, it's what it looks like. It looks like you're hiding in this old man's house to rob him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. I'm listening. I admit, at first I was planning on robbing him, and figured the old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turns out he's just a lonely old man with nobody to talk to except his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here and chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spooked at first. Once I got a handle on how the different voices should sound and learned to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation is kind of weird, right? So you do this because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend like I don't like having someone to stay rent-free, and his pension from the shipping company is pretty good, and his short-term memory is pretty bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact he's buying food for two people. Huh. He's a good guy. It's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? What's it to you, anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned the fifth sailor a few times, so I thought he might have the whole crew together, you know? I lifted a random urn from that old cathedral to fill the spot. Seemed like a good idea at the time. The vicar needs it back. Okay, it'll be a bit weird if it just vanishes, though. Can you swap it for another one? Captain doesn't open it, so we won't notice there's no ashes in it. You can probably fill it with cigarette ash over time. St. Polycarp. You see an IRS agent through the window of a diner struggling with his paperwork. Popping the cap off a red pen, you lean through the window over, that makes no sense, and make a few improvements to his work. You pat him on the head and walk away whistling as he shouts terrible curses at your back. Honestly, there wasn't all that much to correct. The chimes. Annoying. Head on down. Wouldn't hurt to take one. There's plenty in here so the vicar won't miss just one. Besides, you've earned it. Earned it. Wah wah. I don't want a paperclip. For the love of God. A 10 meat paperclip sounds ridiculous anyway. A soda is 5 meat. I just realized I gotta swap out the urns before I talk to him. There we go. Urn of cremains. You glance over to make sure Captain Dirch is sleeping and swap the urns. Did you swap out the fifth urn yet? Yeah, I did. So we're square, everything's Jake. Look, this is really shady and weird, you should be honest. Yeah, I guess you're right. I gotta build up to it, though. If I just pop out of the bookshelf at him, he's liable to have a heart attack or try to kill me. Alright. Let's see if I can pet the cat now. New cat unlocked. +1 mysticality. Yay! How does the cat instinctively know I've swapped out the urns and made things better? That's what I want to know. Alright. I'm going to get everything done and then I won't have anything else to do in the first area. This was easier than it looked like, than I was making it out to be in my head. Okay, this first one is just way too much. There we go. Is that not quite right? Damn. Alright. There we go. Close it. You place the jaws of the pliers around the little hole and wrench them closed. Or ply them closed, I guess. There we go. Done all the jobs. No fishing. How horrible. Fix your fountain. Run it nice and smooth. Terrific. Here's your official city payment. How's that last job I get? What's the last job? Oh, right. Well, I'd say I could just do it now, no problem at my level, but it wasn't that much trouble earlier on. But also, I'm literally about to receive that item I was gabbling on about when I passed the quest the first time. Chapter 3. Back to school. You don't have time to poke around in weird labs. You need the book. Okay, you enter the library. An elderly man, possibly the librarian, waves you over. Hello, I'm afraid I don't recognize you. Are you a student here? No, I'm looking for a book. Sorry, this library is only for students, and I'm not in faculty. It's really important I find this book. Do wish I could help you, but rules are rules. You'll have to inquire at admissions office. Shoot. Was he the admissions clerk or someone the admissions clerk pays to keep their seat warm? Hello, how may I help you? The librarian said I need to be a student to use the library, so I'm here to take the most absurdly roundabout route to my goal as possible. Yes, you'll be interested in the accelerated course then. Yeah, our usual undergraduate degree is a 4-year program, but the accelerated course takes only 3 years. It's still more than I was hoping. 3 hours. Oh, great. How much does it cost? Are you from this area? Yeah, Poughkeepsie originally, but I'm living in Ocean City. Well, you're in luck, with the accelerated course being discounted, plus a further discount for local education incentives, plus a further discount for the fact we're in the middle of a break and facilities would be otherwise idle. Tuition will be 100 meet. That sounds reasonable. We also have some leftover grant money for low-income students this fiscal year if you need assistance. Grand total comes to free. I'll take you up on that. Great. Sign here will get you all set up. What do you want to take as your major? That's a big decision. Well, we're on break, and a lot of the teachers are out. It's not all that big. Only 3 options are available. Let's just go with combat all 3. I put too much brain effort into the first time. Spiders! Spiders! No, phys ed. Phys ed is actually fun. You know what they say, PE for ME. No one says that. Fair. Right, here's your schedule. Or your transcript sheet. In order to graduate, you need to get each of your instructors to sign that after you pass their class. Where do I get started? Here's a map to get you on campus. Alrighty. And I got a SIT, student ID. Who's Athena? Athena is our campus security. It's an acronym for Ask the New Electronic Doorway System Security for Access. You have to leave out several letters. Never let the guy who builds the thing pick the name. Anyway, welcome to the Seaside Institute of Technology. Just in time, too. My lunch break starts right now. Student records. Student records is the 8-box file boxes. Probably student records is the 8-track tape hasn't been invented yet. Back in March? Good lord. The breaks are generous here. Let's see what's on sale in the gift shop. I don't recall there being anything I actually want. 5 extra XP from fights. That's nice, but a mug that doesn't seem to do anything. Moxie, Mysticality, hanging on your wall. Muscle. Well, of course, the last one's going to be muscle after the first 2 were the other 2 stats. This is the most coffee cups you've ever seen in one place. Dangerous looking kinetic sculpture. The Paradox Lab. Access granted if and only if the door is closed. Laundry room. For currently closed for repairs, please refrain from washing your socks in the drinking fountains. You have never been less interested in the contents of a vending machine. A goblin is concentrating on their cooking. Alright. They spelled notices wrong, but they were hoping nobody would notice. There's a flyer for the local diner. Might as well check it out. Alright. Phys ed. I'll do that one last, just because. While I found it fun, it's also kind of tedious. What? Something could be fun and tedious. You'd think this door would be locked, but it isn't. Climb on down. Spider wing maintenance access. Replace the fuse. See what's behind the door. Strange looking machine seems to be broken. Open the door. Mechanical calculator. Alright. Door's painted shut from this side. Attention, access to Hexrock Quarry is prohibited except with written permission from the Geology Department or a very good reason. Alright, good to know.
Alright, let us head on up.
Moving on up, moving on up. Oh, it's barred from the other side. Okay. What is the point of any of this place? I hate it here. This is the direction I came from, so... Alright, is that a shoebox? Free shoes. Sneakers. For sneaking. Translate it. Try ordering stuffed pepper style. I'm not gonna, because but this guy seems pretty content. The girl behind the counter gives you a sly, in-the-know kind of wink and nod. Haven't seen you in here before, bud. Welcome to the finest hash house in the whole underground restaurant scene. Underground restaurant scene? That's right. Wait, you aren't a cop, are you? You gotta tell me if you are. No, I'm not a cop. Okay, copacetic. In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place. Ha-ha. Poster on the wall spells out the racket if you need an explainer. What can I get you? Read it. We refuse to be stifled and shackled by the definition of sandwich imposed by the man, by which we referring to Charles Chipman, owner and proprietor of the Greasy Spoon upstairs. To that end, we've taken control of the secret basement, as well as whatever ingredients we can filter and or finagle, to bring you the true taste of freedom, unfettered by hoity-toity cuisine conventions, municipal sanitation, and hygiene requirements. Blah. Restroom for employees only. You're an employee? Yes, I am. You're telling me you work here, in the hidden restaurant you just discovered, in a town you've never been to. All right, I'm done arguing about you with this. I'm done arguing with you on stuff like this. Name badge. Employee of the month with your name badge. Badge with your name on it. Unbelievable. Yeah, I doubt there's too many other people named Gumbolt or whatever Goofenschmerz. Wash them. Clean and sanitary. Extremely safe for the customers when you're serving food later, doing your shift, because you work here. Flush! I am flush with success. Alright. Toolbox. Toolbox. Door has a combination lock on it. What's in here? The design's been scraped off the door. Nervous looking guy in his late 40s. Seems surprised to see you in his secret lab. I am humbled. Hi, I'm Rufus. Remember the background character, nerdy kid brother from the first game? How'd you find this place? I was poking around the steam tunnels, exploring, you know. Ah, that's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated when I set up this secret lab. Why do you have a secret lab? Was the department out of regular labs? Not actually supposed to be here. I used to teach, but they let me go. What happened? Did they fire you for using forbidden math? Not at all. SIT is the last place that would fire you for that. I was joking? They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing brother to publish any original research. Well, that hardly seems fair. Probably just as well. I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say. Or would have said 20 years from 20 years ago, or in this case, like 100 and something years in the future. So you set up a hidden lab to search for your brother? Yes, basically I'm taking a more roundabout route now. What happened to him? He left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. He spearheaded the expedition that pushed the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Frisco. Wow. Yeah, he was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards all the time. But then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all his friends from back then. Nobody knows where he went. My only guess is he decided to keep heading north and hopped his ship. Couldn't get any passenger records dating that far back, though, so it's pretty much as far as it leads. What are you working on now? This sounds crazy. You know, we have a saying at SIT. Science nobody understands is called magic, and science is... Wait, science that nobody understands is called magic, and science only one person understands is called mad science. I see. So you're doing a little dabbling in the forbidden arts? Oh, no. I checked the rulebook thoroughly. Nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. I get you. What's the plan? I mean, I just met you. I'm hesitant to get someone else mixed up in this. Oh, I'm pretty mixed up already. In the last few days, I've dealt with fairies, time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen. You know about the fishmen? That's perfect. I could definitely use your help. I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I am curious, but some other time maybe. What I'm focused on now is predictive quantum telecommunications. I'm going to need you to explain that to me. Well, it's a brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics. Or there's this. Brand new, blah, blah. It's only a couple years old, but if some of the theories pan out, it can be staggering. But the specific part I'm interested in is the quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distance instantaneously. And I think this might be an explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. Clairvoyance, like in psychic stuff, tarot cards, crystal balls? Crystal balls, yes. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my brother is and maybe even let me communicate with him. Neat. How can I help? Well, the fishmen all come from a single source called the fish mother. Sort of a queen bee, you know? This one creature laid all the fishman eggs, which is a little weird, actually, biologically speaking, given this indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. What? Honeybees avoid inbreeding through a high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage. Someone would think inbreeding would... What? Never mind, got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is the fish mother is thought to have a psychic link with all the fishmen. Gotcha, so what do you need? Legend has it the fish mother occasionally makes huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is if it has the right DNA, if it has the right kind of fish mother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link. I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds reasonable. You need me to get one of these pearls? Yeah, the fish mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is sort of an organic valve. Ah, it's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was going to say cloaca, but yeah, a huge butthole that keeps out anything that isn't related to the fish mother. How'd I get in? You aren't going to like it. I already don't like it. You can make a sort of disgusting goop to cover you. A disguised goop to cover you with. Swell. How much am I getting paid for this? I don't have much meat left after setting up the lab, but maybe the fish mother's lair has treasure in it? I mean, definitely. The fish mother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure in it. I'll help. Great. To make the disguised goop, I'm going to need fishman eggs, about 3 pounds of them. But if the eggs are in the fish mother's lair... No, the regular fishmen carry them around to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over the campus in Ocean City. Or rather, under, I should say, since they're all mostly in the sewers. This keeps getting better and better. Here, you'll need one of these to open the manhole covers. Okay, wish me luck. Books. Wow, these books are all too advanced for me. Actually, there's one in there that's right up your alley. 3rd shelf, 3rd from the left. You have the order of your bookshelf memorized? I don't have to memorize it. I understand the principles by which I arrange things, and I never deviate from them. Gotcha. Space-Time's Rainbow. 3 armor against every element. Might be useful if I could use it out of combat, but I cannot. XP! Scientific vessel. What's this? A dewar. What's a dewar? A container for fluids. What kind of fluids? Usable scientific fluids. Not that one, though. What's in this one? Absinthe. Oh, can I have it? If you want, sure. A crate of arcane hot plates. Can I have one of the hot plates? Sure, I got plenty, and having access to that level of technology will increase the odds you'll survive helping me. That's very kind of you. You grab one of the hot plates before he does some more math and changes his mind. Nice. Alright, there is a robot battle arena, but that's just yet another fight things place. 80% garbage, 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Chunk of lead. Alright. Moxie. There we go. I was one short. Pocket battery. Adds 1 plus maximum AP to a pair of pants. And a gold cable to just sell it. Rufus apparently discarded this cable after it was chewed on by a rat. Oh crap, there's something else I can find with 9 Moxie? I don't know if I can get 9 Moxie, but hey. It's all Moxie by 1. Eat it! Oh, I hadn't even eaten anything since I slept. Oh, wait, what? Am I still short on friggin' Moxie? Moxie 8. Hold on. Oh, one replaced the other. I see how it is. Yes, I'll replace my blue blood. I'll still manage. Prototype electric helmet. It's a hat. And it regenerates AP. Alright. Not bad. But first, I'm replacing my blue cola because I want max AP. I want all the AP I can have. Which probably means I should... Why am I wearing these? Are these even useful pants? There we go. Pocket battery. You sew the battery in the lining of your pockets. Jolts of electricity crackle up and down your legs. That's funny. Alrighty then. Why is there a radio down here? Someone tapped into the steam pipe to power this radio. Greenhouse access, barred from the other side. Hello. The rat emits a few squeaks. What's shaking? You want me to bring you some cheese? I'll see what I can do. Give him the cream cheese. Give him the squirrel cheese. I'll give him the cream cheese. Inside out ring of weakness. Everybody but you loses 1 stat at the start of combat. But that also affects my little side guys. Yeah, I'll give him the squirrel cheese. Parmesan missile deals initial 2 damage. Conjured cheese. Give it to him. Scabrous ring. Ew, gross. If I find more cheese, I will be back. Ooh, a laundry room. This will help if I ever need to launder money. Alright, and this is Loathing, so you know that's definitely, there's a possibility I'm not joking. Hotwire it. Alright, nimble fingers bypass the broken circuits and trip the door lock. What's in here? An ice cream scoop. Cold-based... a book. Long stories... short stories of long winters. Cold resistance. Okay. Open it! Climb down. Two fishermen sharing a nasty soak. They're too relaxed to worry about you being here. Yep, they're not fighting me. But I do need all the hot armor I can have now. Elemental armor, hot. Yes. There we go. Grab them. Fish eggs. Fish eggs, fish eggs. Roly-poly fish eggs. Fish eggs, fish eggs. Heat them up. Yum. Alright. Nasty bag. 5 poison on an enemy. Not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Alright. A broiled glarp. You toss it in your fish sack. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. I'll tell you what to do. Good night.